Hello all my fellow small business owners. Today I'm going to focus on nonprofits. So I'm going to be sharing with you 5 new nonprofit grants. Hello everyone, my name is Mariah. I'm a fellow small business owner, and on this channel I like to share with you business tips, give you guys business advice, and new grant opportunities. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my new content. This first grant is going to be the Creators Without Borders grant. This grant rewards $10,000 and there is no deadline. Alright, to get to this grant, you'll go to creatorswithoutborders.org/grant form. And then once we're here, it says, hello and welcome to your application for the Impact Grant by Creators Without Borders X Flying Saucer Studio. Well, we also want you to have a little bit of fun while you do it. Reconnect with your mission, help us see your dream by communicating your vision and showing us your killer business plan. And you might find yourself the recipient of $10,000 of services in branding, marketing, growth, or design. We want to know who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you think we can help. It's that simple. Here are the eligibility criteria for this grant. Kindly ensure that all the criteria are met before submitting an application. Organization must be at least 2 years old to be eligible. Only legally registered or incorporated organizations qualify. Organizations with an annual marketing budget of at least $50,000 are eligible. Organizations with a team size of 3 or more are eligible. Please ensure that your organization has a website online and use a corporate email to apply. Alright, so this one is kind of simple. You'll put in the information for how long your business has been open, if you're a nonprofit, for-profit, or C-Corp, and it says only legally registered or incorporated organizations qualify, what's your sustainability development goal, how you identify your goals, what you would want the grant funding to go towards, how much your marketing budget is, your team size, and then a little bit about your company, and then you'll press submit. The next grant is American Savings Foundation Community Grant. This one is rewarding $5,000. The deadline for this grant is October 12, 2023. To get to this grant, you'll go to asfdn.org/grant/community grants. And then once we're here, it says community grants to respond to a local community needs throughout the 64 towns we serve. The foundation considers requests up to $5,000 in the areas of education, human services, and art and culture. What we fund. Grants are primarily rewarded for program-related expenses for direct services to the community. Select requests for essential capital equipment may be considered, but the two should not be combined in one request. For example, a request for program expenses may not include computers or other capital purchases as part of the. We strongly suggest you email the foundation before submitting any capital request. This program is designed to provide meaningful support as a percentage of the specific budget for which funds are requested. Requests for funding should not represent the lead or primary funding source for the program or project. Grant range from $250 to $5,000. Awards may be made for less than the amount requested. Renewals are never automatic. If awarded for 3 consecutive years, the agency may not reapply for the period of 1 year. Only one request for a specific program or project will be considered for any agency in the calendar year. An agency may only receive one community grant within a calendar year. Agencies that have been awarded a program grant or after-school grant are not eligible. In order to apply, organizations must be tax exempt under IRS Section 5013C. With very few exceptions, we do not fund general operating supports, restricted grants, primary and secondary schools, state or federal funding, direct funding, or municipal organizations. If your request is for any of the above proposals, we strongly encourage you to call the foundation before submitting a proposal. And then these are a few other ineligible for funding. Alright, event sponsorships. While we will consider support for an artistic organization full performance, we generally do not provide funding for a single event. We also do not provide fundraising events, golf tournaments, galas, anniversary events. Rare exceptions may include a youth concert or science event that is programmatic in nature, incorporating meaningful learning elements both before and after the event. Alright, we're going to press apply here. And then you will have to create an account to apply for this grant. The next grant is Her Eyes for Women Nonprofits. This grant does have a $10 application fee, but they also reward $1,000 monthly. And there is no deadline for this grant. Alright, to get here, you'll go to hersweetspot.com/herrise, and we're going to scroll down to the middle, and we're going to press this one right here, Her Rise Microgrant for Nonprofit Founders. And we're going to press apply here. The Her Rise Microgrant for Nonprofit Founders provides financial assistance with the help of our corporate sponsors and donors to women of color who are founders of nonprofits creating innovative solutions that impact their community and who are often unable to secure funding for their small business. If you're a nonprofit founder with a transformative vision, we encourage you to apply for the Her Rise microgrant by sharing the essence of your nonprofit story. Applications close on the last day of the month, and the winners will be announced at the Her Sweet Spot First Friday Mixer in the following month. Who should apply? Businesses must be at least 51% owned by women of color. Business must be legally recognized as a nonprofit organization with a 501(c) tax-exempt status. Businesses currently registered in the U.S. For-profits, franchise, direct sellers, authorized resellers, and independent consultants are not eligible. This one is a really simple one as well. You'll fill out this little information right here. You'll go to the next page, fill out the other information, pay the $10 fee, and then that is it. The next grant is the Gadfly project. They are rewarding the amounts between $5,000 to $100,000. The deadline for this grant is October 27, 2023. To get to this one, you'll go to the gadflyproject.org/guidelines/HTML, and it says grant guidelines. The Gadfly project is making available in-kind grants for nonprofit organizations seeking to implement a software initiative. The project should be used to improve the organization's operations by increasing efficiency and expanding outreach. A significant aspect to the grant application should be demonstrated how your project will engage as many user supporters as possible. Non-competitive. This grant offer is non-competitive. All applicants meeting requirements will be considered. In-kind grant. This is an in-kind grant. The Gadfly project will utilize in-house expertise and resources to complete the project. This is not a cash grant. Areas of interest. This grant is wide in scope. Any project that assists or enables organizations that are focused on improving the well-being of humanity or the nature environment are welcome under this grant. Software development efforts with a magnitude between $5,000 to $100,000 are preferred but not required. The magnitude is determined by the estimated cost of the software project. However, the magnitude of users is the most important. The volume and profile of the users of the software should be explained in the greatest detail. It says please allow 2 weeks for our responses, and we're going to press apply now. This is going to be the grant application. Not that much to fill out. You'll fill out your organization's information and then your project proposal right here. And then you'll check this box right here and then you'll send application. All right, this last grant is the Coca-Cola Foundation. They reward $50,000 grants, and there is currently no deadline for this one. To get to this application, you'll go to coca-cola.smartsimple.com/s_login.jsp, and it says application guidelines. All requests for community support in the form of grant sponsorships or beverage products for consideration by the Coca-Cola Company, the Coca-Cola Foundation, or any of its affiliated regional foundation must be submitted through the online application system. Our giving is guided by a firm set of priorities. So I want to click here. I want you guys to know exactly who is this for. So we're going to go here. What is the Coca-Cola Foundation? The Coca-Cola Foundation is a global philanthropic arm of the Coca-Cola Company. Since its inception in 1984, the foundation has awarded more than $1.5 billion in grants to support sustainable community initiatives, from water to women's empowerment, from community recycling to well-being around the world. Priority areas: sustainable access to safe water, climate resilience and disaster risk preparedness and response, circular economy, economic empowerment, hometown employee giving. It says since the inception, the foundation has supported learning inside and outside the classroom. However, addressing critical community challenges and opportunities is an evolving process. In 2007, the foundation broadened its supports to include global water stewardship programs and community recycling programs. Today, our strategies align with the company's sustainability platform and include economic empowerment and entrepreneurship. In 2022, the Coca-Cola Foundation contributed $94.8 million to 301 organizations around the world. All right, so we're going to go back. For this one, you'll have to register to be able to apply for this grant as well. All right, so those are going to be the 5 new nonprofit grants that you can apply for. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure you give me a like. Also remember, if you do have any topics you would like for me to talk about on this channel, you can email me. My email is listed in the description box, or you can also comment it down below as well. For more, make sure you subscribe.